Hey guys, how's it going? Tony here, our cabin in the woods. And this is what I've got going on. I'm behind by a month on getting my garlic in the ground. And I've been needing to flip this with the pitchfork like I normally do, my garlic beds and everything. And I've been adding all kinds of compost in here in both. But what I'm doing today, I'm going to have to take down my fencing that goes around the whole perimeter. I'm going to take out that center row, and I'll probably take out these end pieces on both ends, and I'm going to get my rototiller. I'm going to go right through, back and forth. So I'm going to till this up really good, and I will be taking some of that horse manure and putting it in this garden over here, the garlic garden. Alright, as you can see, it looks really nice. I probably need to have done that probably the last couple of years, but I've just been pitchforking it. So what I'm going to do right now is I've got my truck that has a load of horse manure in it. Some of it's very new, some of it's very old. Old, which is on top, I am going to sprinkle kind of on just this area right here. And then I'll mix it in with this. I'll probably do that by hand. We'll just see. But the old is on the new, and you'll see what it looks like. It's just old and crumbly up and everything. So let me go get that, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready. All right, I dumped 3 5-gallon pails, probably like 1.5 gallons right here, and then the other 1.5 I just threw on that side. I'm going to rake this down a little bit better, and then I'm going to get putting in my garlic. And I got to get some hay. I did try to find straw hay. It's non-available around here. So I'm going to have to use the hay for now. So let me get this raked up better, and I'm going to pick up my garlics I'm going to use, and I'll get my hay, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, you guys are going to laugh at this one. Last week I asked my wife to pick me up some garlic in the store so I can plant some garlic. She got me garlic bulbs. Guys, I've already peeled it back. That is one sleeve, sliver, whatever you want to call it. That's one piece. If you look, whoop, they're out here everywhere. Now, one of them did break down as normal, but these things are huge, and they're all, you can't break them apart. That's the size of them. So we're planting it. And what they tell you to do is to plant them roughly 6 inches apart and somewhere between 4 to 6 inches deep. So we're going to go, if you look, the very bottom of your garlic is the root. This is the top. So we're going down 4 to 6 inches. and that's probably about 4.5 to 5 inches, and we're going to cover it. We're going to move on over. That's about 6 inches right here, and we're going to go down again. Once again, the bottom, that's your root, and there's your top. That's in there. I'm going to continue getting the rest of these in, and then we're going to water them up. All right, our goal is we're going to get this really wet. My garlic is probably somewhere in this area over to the right. My wife said we didn't need a whole lot of garlic for next year. We have some already put up. So, but we're going to try this new elephant garden. Get garlic. We're going to see what happens. Pretty cool. I've never seen cloves that big. All right, let me tell you what I put in here from the very beginning. Last August, or August or July, whenever I pulled my garlic out, in this area here, I had actually gone and emptied out my chicken coop that's out over there, the small one. So I put all the chicken waste, the hay, everything in here that I had. I threw in a bunch of ashes. I had gone into the woods and retrieved and went back underneath here, raked up all these leaves. I put that in there. And then I went ahead and flipped it with a pitchfork. Now this is back like August. Let's just say August. So that's what had sat in there for a while. And then when I had gotten our meat chickens, the very first time of raking out the meat chickens, and also the meat chickens brooder that had all the pine shavings, I put that in here again also. And then I once again turned that with a pitchfork and flipped it. From there it sat. It was a couple weeks ago. I sucked up all the leaves in the yards. Well, I went ahead and dumped 2 loads in here, as I did over there for my potato area. I did the same thing, and then I tilled it. Over here, I just left it alone. Didn't do nothing more to it. And then here last week, because I knew I was going to be messing with this, my compost pile I've got over there, the wood compost, I took that and spread that all in here. Plus, I had been putting other stuff in here also. I did go ahead, clean out that chicken coop once. That all ended up in here. So I've been filling it with natural compost and just letting it sit in there. This for, I would say, the past 4 months has been sitting there with everything in it. Today, tilled it up. I planted my garlic in here. It is about 5 inches deep, probably about 5 inches and 6 inches apart. And it goes from the right side over to about right here is where we're at. That's where my garlic is. Like I said, my wife said we don't need a lot of garlic. We have quite a bit put up, but it's always good to have the stuff right there sitting in front of you, the cloves, you know. I did put hay on top. You're supposed to really use straw hay. Can't find straw hay. With the droughts we had this year and the very high temperatures, it's very hard to find straw hay. But if I do come across it before the garlic starts popping through the hay, I'll pull that hay off, I'll lay it in that bed, and then put straw hay on top. So that's it. I've been watering it down, trying to get the ground itself was wet when I put the cloves in. I wet it down really good, and I've been wetting it in layers on here, getting this hay nice and wet so I can leave it alone. That's how I've been doing my garlic this year, and actually it's what I've been doing for a long time. And these are hugelkultur beds. So I would say, I think next year I'm going to, in the spring, this is going to be my garden, I believe, for my eggplants. Put them in right here. For right now, this part's done. I just need to start adding compost to my trellis garden. Need to get that done. And I've got my, I got another round of leaves that I'm going to suck up from the woods area out back, and I'll be laying all that in here and just letting that sit. All right, guys, we're done. And it's probably about 2:30. So, okay, let me get going. Y'all have a great day. And thanks again. Bye.